welcome back, my lovely people. We are going to kick right into our first interview for this morning. Tony, welcome back.
Thank
As
you.
always.
Yes.
What have you got for me today?
Oh, okay. Thanks. So, from the day we are born, we are smothered with love. And, we are received in this world with a tremendous amount of love. And that love at that stage is unconditional. There's no conditions attached to it, and we just welcome the baby into the world, and we just embrace this baby, and we thank heaven that this baby has been, such a beautiful baby, and everything worked well. Sadly, as the years go by, so we start attaching conditions to that love. And today I want to talk about unconditional love. It's a term that is not very often embraced as closely as we should embrace it, but it's something that works fantastically well in any relationship that we endure. And the reality about it is that if we allow that to form the foundation of all our relationships, our lives are going to be tremendously great, absolutely wonderful. What is unconditional love? Unconditional love is not love without bounds or limits. That's important for the viewers to understand. Unconditional love is saying I love you and I offer my love freely to you. And some of the perks or the benefits of it is, number one, there's no strings attached. Now, I've been in a fellowship in recovery for many, many years, and for the past 32 years, I've embraced unconditional love every day of my life. I've been taught about that in the fellowship that I belong to, because it's one love, the love you have for a fellow alcoholic or addict. And that's how I started to understand what the true meaning of unconditional love is. Unconditional love comes with no conditions, no expectations, and no strings attached. Now imagine we build that into our relationships, whether it's with fellow colleagues at work, with our family members, our siblings, our children, our partners. What a wonderful foundation that would be to build the rest of your life on. Right? And the other thing about it is, when you've got that as your base or your foundation, you're able to support each other without misconstruing or misinterpreting what love is all about, because it's got no conditions. Now, that is also so powerful. The other perk or the advantage about it is embracing unconditional love, is that you're able to actually honor each other's request in a relationship without having to compromise anyone. So it doesn't come with that feeling. If you have to tell your partner no for some request that's made, it doesn't come with the feeling of, I feel terrible having said no. It's based on unconditional love. So it's not as that I do love you if you say yes, and I don't love you if you say no. Right? So it's just based on the fact that no is an answer, and it's accepted for what it's worth. The other thing that it actually gives back is the sense of security. Because there's no doubt about cheating and one, overstepping the mark with the other, because it sets clear boundaries in terms of that love. It's unconditional, and it is something that you can expect from your partner at any given time, irrespective. The other thing that comes out of this unconditional love and embracing it is the fact that you go through tough times, and you deal with it and you manage it with kindness. Now, children, as they grow up, we have this constant feeling of giving love and showing that we love them unconditionally. But as they get to adult stage, how often we say, I've given you all my love, I've given you all my attention, and we so much wanted you to become a doctor, and now you become an artist. So now we're attaching conditions to that love. Right? And it's also like someone chooses a partner, and we say, for all that I've shown you, all the affection I've shown you, all the love, and you're going to choose someone like this as your partner for the rest of your life. So that's where the conditions come in, and that's where things get messy. Yes. Absolutely messy. So my message this morning to the viewers is to embrace unconditional love. And make sure that that's part of your personality as you get up every morning and you look at it throughout the day. Whether it's you're attending a meeting, whether you're attending a disciplinary hearing, whatever the day puts out there, manage it with unconditional love. And see and experience and embrace the difference that comes out of that. That's my message this morning. Before I close, I want to just thank my friend in Australia, Ross, who was watching it, and my friend Colin from New Zealand as well. Regular supporters of the program.
Oh, how amazing. Yeah, and what a powerful message.
Thank you so much,
100% understand that, absolutely love it, especially as a parent.
Yes.
We bring these little gorgeous people into the world, and it's easy to give them unconditional love when they're tiny, but then when they grow up and start making mistakes, it's like, Then the attachment of love, expectation, and all of the conditions starts to come in.
And what message are we giving our young people today?
Indeed.
Right? That it's love, but it comes with conditions. And I want to put that aside and say, live your life with unconditional love.
Yes.
That's what the
and
message
I was so lucky with my childhood because my parents obviously wanted the best for me.
Yes.
But at the same time, any mess up or screw up that I made, they were just like, well, you tried your best.
Yes.
Even going through my matric, I was a musical nerd, but not very academically inclined. And they always said, we just want you to scrape a pass, but even if you fail, we can see that you're trying your hardest.
Yeah.
As long as you can fail trying your hardest, we'll still be proud of you. So I'm one of those very blessed.
Awesome. And you speak so passionately about it because it was such a powerful meaning in your life. It's given you that strength and that courage to talk about it years later. And that's awesome.
It is.
That is awesome.
How
Great.
awesome. Well, you guys heard it. How phenomenal. Don't forget, go forward into the world with unconditional love.
Awesome.
Now we are going to go into an ad break, and then we have Amanda joining us from Ants Hill Construction. Stick around.